We are bringing you an eyewitness account of what's happening on...
Ladies and gentlemen, am I on? Ladies and gentlemen, here I am, back... I'll give you every detail as long as I can talk and as long as I can see this.
Hey, circus monkeys. Drake here. And I'm standing at the confluence of the Kanawha and the Ohio rivers in a little town in West Virginia called Point Pleasant. That's right, some of you may have heard the legend, some of you may not have. It was in 1966 in this small town that a couple of teenagers first saw a strange being described as man-like but moth-like at the same time. He went on to be dubbed Mothman. Now, you all know me as a purveyor of the strange and unusual. If any of you have seen our show, if any of you have had the opportunity to come through our dime museum, then you've seen the Fiji mermaid, you've seen the two-headed pig, and you have seen the cursed Egyptian pharaoh. But here, ladies and gentlemen, I am standing on the ground where 60 years ago, a lot of people saw something unexplained. And I'm here in Point Pleasant to search for the mysteries surrounding Mothman and see what I can find. Behind me is the Silver Memorial Bridge. A year after the Mothman sightings began, the original Silver Bridge collapsed into the river, taking many souls with it. Now the question on everyone's mind, was this the fault of the mysterious Mothman? Or was he just a harbinger of the destruction? Hey everyone, I have found the Mothman. Not really. This is the statue of Mothman that is at the center of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And on this plaque reads the legend itself. On a chilly fall night in November of 1966, two young couples drove into the TNT area north of Point Pleasant when they realized they were not alone. What they saw that night has evolved into one of the great mysteries of all time. Hence the Mothman legacy began. It has grown into a phenomenon all over the world by millions of curious people asking questions. What really happened? What did these people see? Has it been seen since? It still sparks the world's curiosity, the mystery behind Point Pleasant, West Virginia's Mothman. And there he is. Is this what they saw? It begs a question, doesn't it, circus monkeys? From the reports I've gathered, the original teenagers who saw this beast, this cryptid, described it differently. One said that it was a dark figure with glowing red eyes. Another said that it was a muscular, man-shaped thing with a bird-like head and wings. They said that its eyes were hypnotic, completely encapsulating. One of the eyewitnesses claimed that she could not remember exactly what it looked like because she was so enraptured by its glowing red eyes. The Mothman was seen by other residents of the town. It was seen by firefighters, policemen. Later, scientists, learned men who investigated the strange sighting claimed that it was a heron or a stork. Well, I can tell you, circus monkeys, I've been in the business of oddities and curiosities long enough to tell you that a copper or a firefighter will know the difference between a big bird and a giant moth monster. Wandering the streets of Point Pleasant at nightfall, scanning the alleyways and the rooftops for any sign of the Mothman. I don't think he's going to appear for a cut-rate circus performer to you, but it's a nice town anyway. And as I wander the streets, lo, what do I find? Why, it is the Mothman Museum that we're going to be visiting tomorrow. They even have Mothman mini golf. Talk about branding your local cryptid, huh? That's right. Mothman is a big deal in this town. And tomorrow we're going to visit this museum and learn more about the man, the moth, the legend. And here's Countess. How are you doing, Countess? You're not dead yet?
Mothman.
I would be if I were wearing these shoes. Let me show off these shoes. Very Lady Gaga. How do you walk in them?
Good question.
This sign is positively covered in decals and stickers. Everything from horror movie stickers to people's bands. We got Mothman stickers, we got furries. We have a little bit of everything. It looks like everyone wanted to leave their mark on the town. But they can't in the way that the great, the famous, the infamous Mothman did 60 years ago. We have come across a vacant storefront. Look how creepy and liminal it looks inside. Why is it abandoned? Where have the owners gone? Perhaps Mothman has chased them away. Has he? Or have they just decided to rent it out for money? I do not have the answer at this time.